Hey guys, what's up? It's your buddy Keith, and I'm live again in the control room at Essex Recording Studios just outside London in England, baby. We've got a Glarry guitar to share with you. Yes, that's right. I am established enough as a YouTuber that I have been asked by Glarry Instruments to do an unboxing video and an honest feedback review of one of their guitars. They sent this over to me. They approached me, pretty cool. And I said, sure, why not? What do I have to lose? Now, if you're not familiar with them, they are extremely inexpensive guitars. These are the cheapest electric guitars I think that exist. You can get them for like 60 bucks, guys. They've got classic Strat style designs, and they've got some more radical stuff that are kind of like fusions between ESPs and Jacksons and everything else. I don't know what I'm going to expect here. I don't have huge expectations because of the price point, but I will tell you this. I grew up, I was born in the 80s, grew up in the 90s. There was no such thing as like a $99 electric guitar when I was a kid. No way. And there definitely wasn't a $60 electric guitar new. Now I'm here in the UK, so we don't use dollars, we use British pounds. These are between like 60 and 90 pounds, but whatever your currency is, that's what it is. 60 euros, $60, 60 pounds. That's what you can expect to pay for one of their models. So we're going to just go and, I think they go up to like around $100. Just go ahead and cut that tape there. Doing this all one-handed, so pardon me. And now let's see what we've got. All right. So, normal guitar box. Cool. Let's take this out. All right, they give you a little instrument cable. That's nice. I mean, it's really nice that you get anything extra at all at this kind of price point. Oh, wow. Even looks like a gig bag. Is it? All right, let me just get this out of the way here. So yeah, it looks like you get a gig bag, very thin. But again, I'm surprised you get one at all at this price point. Yep. Cool. So you got that. You got your instrument cable. Now let's go ahead and do the big reveal. All right. Try and get this out. Might have to... There we go. Might have to get the scissors again just to get this all the way out. So you've got a scarf joint, which is something you usually see on better constructed guitars, a signature construction technique of Jackson. You've got a raw maple neck. It feels around here a bit rough for sure. Down the neck, you can feel the pores in the wood, so it's a little rough. The tuners, looks like you've got, they kind of look like Schallers or Godot style that I've seen before with the chrome and then the white here. It's what you would expect on a guitar at this price point. The body style is kind of like an F body, a Forest body with ESP. I'm just going to go through here and cut this out because I'm doing this all one-handed. All right. Cool. Wow, 3 pickups. Oh, and there's the trim bar in there too. Okay, so I'm just gonna kick that box over and let's have a look at this thing. So it's shipped detuned to relieve tension on the neck, which is great. Headstock looks fine. You've got plastic over the truss rod, a Glarry logo. You can see little, bubbles in the lacquer a little bit. But this is, again, you're being super critical over something that is the cheapest electric guitar you can get new. There's, what else do we have here? The inlays are nice and feel nice. The frets are actually not, you don't really feel any sharp ends here. You feel a little bit, like I feel one right there, but much better than what I expected. These shark fin inlays look great. You've got your humbucker, single humbucker. So 3 pickups and 2 humbuckers. The knobs actually feel pretty weighty and good. So they don't feel cheap. They're not loose at all. The selector switch doesn't feel cheap. Feels good. You know, the pickups look super generic. The tremolo, the bridge, looks like a Fender classic design. Yeah, I mean, for the money, I think it's crazy. If we want to get super nitpicky, you know, you can see if you look at the pickup ring here, look at the gap from there to there versus there to there. You know, it's not completely even, but you're talking about something that, again, is like 60 to 90 bucks, brand new, with a gig bag, with a instrument cable, you know, with shipping and everything else. If we look at the back, I mean, what a cool Christmas present for a kid, you know, or new player. And if something happens to it, you scratch it, you drop it, you want to light it on fire on stage, it's no big deal. But like, you even have these nice contour lines on each side. Yeah, I think for the money, what more could you possibly expect? I'm surprised it's not falling apart. As far as what it sounds like, we'll have to do a demo video in another video. I'm running out of time right now. But for the money, man, if I got this as a first guitar, my dad came home with this, I'd be like, that looks rad. That looks pretty cool. And, you know, you practice, you get better, you move on up to a different model. But the other thing, too, is like when you go to sell it, I don't know, I mean, if you're going to sell it in a flea market or over here in a boot sale, that's what they call it here in the UK, like, how much money would you possibly lose on something like this? It's 24 frets. Yeah. I think it's cool that people who would normally either not have an interest in guitar or not have access to an affordable electric guitar nowadays can. I think, if I remember correctly, there was a press release from, I think, Epiphone, that they were doing a $99 Les Paul. And again, it's just incredible to me that people all around the world can get an instrument that cheap these days, because you definitely could not when I was a kid. I mean, you could get an electric guitar for maybe like $75 at the flea market, and it would have been the worst of the worst. Like, it would have been worse than this. You know, it might be like a kid's guitar or something like that. But nah, that's cool. You know, the proportions on this, on the body, are a little bit smaller than what you'd expect, I guess, from like an ESP. The neck seems normal size. Body seems a little bit smaller, but, you know, materials, guys. All in all, I think it's pretty rad. And we'll have to do something cool with this. I don't know. We'll have to get it all signed up from some people that come in, or do a giveaway, or do something. But yeah, just blown away by what they can make these days for such a small price point. Cool, dudes. Well, not the typical thing. They even give you a pick. And a strap. Wow. Check out their website. A lot of their stuff sold out right now because everybody's stuck at home and is learning to play guitar. But aside from that, dudes, we'll have more of the normal stuff like the Megadeth-owned guitars coming up next. But, you know, someone goes out of their way to send you something like this for free. I think you owe it to them to do a good, thorough video for them. So, right on, everybody. Well, hope coronavirus lockdown isn't taking too heavy of a toll on you and your loved ones. So, if you are getting lonely, you want to chat, shoot us a message, leave some comments. You can always hit me up on the Facebook page. It's at Essex Recording Studios. We're on Instagram and stuff too there. I'm getting a lot of messages from people lately. It's been really nice. And I look forward to coming out of lockdown and making some more music and more videos for you guys. So, until next time, this has been your friend Keith at Essex Recording Studios. Make sure you click like, make sure you click subscribe, and if you want a good, cheap guitar for a nephew, a niece, your kid, whoever, you know, it's pretty hard to beat at this price. It's kind of a no-brainer. Right on, guys. I will catch you later in a video coming up just after this.